nataka one of the athletes aseme tu kitu kidogo, awakilishe wale athlete wengine, alafu Senator Cherargei aweze kutuongelesha. Karibu. Veronica Jebet, karibu.
Good evening, everyone. Mimi naitwa Veronica Jebet from the Athletics Fraternity. So na ile kitu nataka tu kusema, nasema tu pole kwa familia ya Kiptum and pole to all of us, na tusidi kuombea familia yake. Tuweke athletics Fraternity kwa maombi yenu. Okay, we go through a lot of challenges, but all we can say is that we should always depend on prayers. Thank you.
Aya, kidogo alafu Senator aseme kitu. Tunaomba media sasa, let's give the mainstream media nafasi, alafu sisi tunaweza pata hiyo clip tu YouTube. Aya, Angela, karibisha Senator.
Thank you. It's my pleasure now to invite our able senator, our brother Cherargei. Karibu.
Asante sana. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Bas, mine, I'll be very brief. On behalf of the Parliament of the Republic of Kenya, specifically the Senate Republic of Kenya, on my own behalf, on behalf of leaders from North Rift, where Kelvin Kiptum Cheruiyot hails from, and on behalf of my family and the great people of Kenya and across many friends across the world, I want to pass my deepest and profound condolences for the untimely demise of our brother, our champion, our marathoner, our legend, because he's the world reigning marathon champion. We felt so sad. I know in Parliament of Kenya, both houses of National Assembly and the Senate, we did eulogize him after this tragic loss happened. To the family of Kelvin Kiptum Cheruiyot, to the father, the mother, the wife and the children and friends, and you have seen a number of sportsmen and women who always ensure our flag and national anthem is sung across the world. We say pole, we pass our deepest condolences. I know it's going to be painful tomorrow more, because we are going to bury him tomorrow. The funeral service will happen in Kicc, in Keyo South, and later he will be buried at his farm in Iberi, Uasin Gishu County. So we are thankful to the government for one, giving Kelvin Kiptum Cheruiyot a state burial. That's an honor to him and to many of us who are his fans, and many of us who are lawmakers, and many of friends across the world and Kenyans. Number two, we are aware the government continues to support. You saw the government has been able to put up 2 houses for the widow of Kelvin, and also the father and mother, the parents of Kelvin. We are proud. I think at 24 years, most of us might not have done much. But you know, they normally say it's not the number of years that you have lived. It is the quality of life you have lived. And that is why we are proud of what Kelvin. And I want to say to the country and the world that in the last 2 weeks before Kelvin passed on, he has intimidated with his friends and colleagues who train at Kaptagat, where high altitude is, that he will run under 2 hours. So we were excited in the upcoming Paris Olympics of 2024, but unfortunately we lost him, and we expected a lot from him. For us who come from athletics background, we knew Kelvin would still dominate the marathon world for the next 10 years. But I want to challenge the sportsmen and this country that in the legacy of Kelvin Kiptum and many other legends, even where I come from, we have lost also another legend called Rono, who within 11 days he was able to break 3 world records. The famous, he died at the age of 72 here in Nairobi. So this is a loss not only to the sports fraternity, but a loss to most of us who believe in sports as a uniting factor, as a source of income to many young people. I think finally, in celebration and legacy of Kelvin Kiptum Cheruiyot, is for us lawmakers to ensure that we remember these athletes, sportsmen and women in rugby, football, any other sports discipline, that we celebrate them. I know nowadays when you win gold, you get 3 million. When you win silver, you get 2 million. When you win bronze, you get that 1 million. When you break world record, you are given a house, and 5 million Kenyan shillings are an award. I know going into the future as lawmakers, I want to ensure the sports fraternity, that we shall ensure the sports fund, which is meant to grow our sports academies and many other aspects of sporting. We shall ensure we ring fence that fund to ensure only most young people be known, because I'm happy in this congregation, although it's solemn occasion, is that a number of many people who are here, majority of us are young people, and most of them are in sports. So we want to ensure any person who is in sports, they get value for what they are doing in this country. Another final comment I wanted to make is that we need to see how we can partner with Brand Kenya and the sports, so that when our athletes, our footballers, our rugby players, our volleyballers, our basketballers, tennis players, and many others, whenever they play across the country, we can give them maybe tax exemptions, tax relief, so that as they continue to fly our flag up, is that Kenya can be known for sports. Because apart from our sportsmen and women, there is no one else where a national anthem has been sung. It is because of people like Kelvin Kiptum, Cheruiyot, who always, when they win, that is the only time across the world our national anthem is being sung. So I want to say those are reforms we shall be looking into future. I want to challenge my brother, Governor Sakaja, and County Government of Nairobi to at least name one of the roads or one of the monumental, at least after Kelvin Kiptum, so that his legacy lives on. That is my appeal. To the national government also, we get at least a building or a sports academy or even a stadium. Even tomorrow we are proposing that Kamarin Stadium in where he comes from, Elgeyo Marakwet, should be renamed Kelvin Kiptum Cheruiyot Stadium in his honor. The way we did with Kibruko Chuma Green Stadium in Kericho, we have done one in Nyeri, Dedan Kimathi in celebration of. So these are things we can do. Also, the national government should identify a building or an academy within Nairobi City, and we celebrate them. The challenge is all of us, even to county governments. Where I come from, it is called Source of Champions. There is a City of Champions and Home of Champions. We just don't want to say we have sports, but we want to see that value. So kwa niaba ya sisi wote, tunasema pole kwa familia, kwa Wakenya wenzetu ambao wamepoteza kijana shupavu, and I know he had been awarded EGH, but I know posthumously the government should honor him even by further providing further awards, even if in his death, so that we can live on. But Kenyans, muendelee kuombea familia yake, mumtakie mema. Unajua watoto wake bado ni wadogo, tafadhali tuwaweke kwa maombi, na sisi kama viongozi tutaendelea kushikilia familia, ndio ile family ndogo ambayo wamebaki waendelee na pia ya mwisho, I almost forgot, is also to pass condolences to, although the coach was buried yesterday, Akizamana in Rwanda. We continue also to eulogize. I know government delegation was Kigali yesterday when we rested our beloved coach, and many others. I want, in celebration of Kelvin Kiptum, to the sportsmen and women of this country, please do your best. Raise our flag high. That is how we'll celebrate. Even in 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, we want Kenya to be number one in honor of Kelvin Kiptum Cheruiyot. Asanteni sana na poleni, asante kwa kujitokeza. Hata watu wakiona huko nyumbani, familia yake na watoto wake wakiona vile metokea Nairobi, kama vile Eldoret walitokea jana, Iten na sehemu zingine za Kenya mzima, wanashukuru sana. Kwa niaba ya familia, kwa niaba ya watu wake kule nyumbani, tunasema asante kwa sababu mmechukua muda yenu kutoa na hii risala ambayo tunasema itasomwa pale kesho wakati ya sherehe ya mazishi yake kule Elgeyo Marakwet. Asanteni sana. God bless you and have a great evening. May the soul of our brother, our hero, our legend, our world reigning marathon champion. There is no one among 7 billion people in the earth that is reigning world champion except Kelvin Kiptum Cheruiyot. Fare thee well, our brother. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Yes.
Ken, we request we play the national anthem and then we can now depart. Ken, the DJ. our national anthem.
Yes. Yeah. So it is the best. Very good.